Thank you for joining Wars of the Roses. And this is Hogarth, William, from the Encyclopedia of Freemasonry by Albert G. Mackey. Hogarth William, artist and engraver, born November 10th, 1697 and died on October 25th, 1764, London. He was a member of the Masonic Lodge at the Hand and Apple Tree Tavern on Little Queen Street at London. This lodge was organized and constituted in 1725 and erased in 1737. Hogarth, according to the Grand Lodge Register, was also a member of the lodge at the Bear and Harrow Tavern in 1731 and was a Grand Steward in 1735. His father-in-law, Sir J. Thornhill, was Senior Grand Warden in 1728. Knight, Brother William Hogarth's celebrated picture of Knight in London, 1738, shows the lodge clothing of the period, the ample aprons, the use of a square as the master's jewel, the tiler's sword, his candle snuffers hanging from waist, etc. Brother George W. Speth was of the opinion that the date of Hogarth's famous picture night, that is, the occurrence it celebrates, was intended to be May 29th, the anniversary of the restoration of Charles II, as shown by the oak leaves over the barber's sign and in the hats of two of the figures. The street is probably Hartshorn Lane, Charing Cross, opening into what is now Trafalgar Square and which was Northumberland Street, but is now North Avenue in London. Brother Speth suggests the principal figure is that of Sir Thomas de Vale, a member of Hogarth's first lodge, the one meeting at the Vine in 1729. A sword under the arm of the boon companion and the Masonic apron, large in size, as was typical of these times, are suggestive of the Tiler and have been taken to mean a caricature of Brother Montgomery, the Grand Tiler, or as he was then called, Garda of your Grand Lodge. Note the snuffers, useful where candles were a common source of illumination, to be seen hanging at the Tiler's belt in the picture representing Knight. This engraving was published in 1837. Brother Hogarth married Jane Thornhill in 1729, daughter of Sir James Thornhill, at whose art school he studied for a time and who for a long time refused to admit his genius and skill as an artist. It was not until Hogarth finished his series of 6 pictures depicting a harlot's progress that his father-in-law was entirely reconciled to the painter who had finally attained the fame warranted by his art. Hogarth painted a number of these series or pictures or illustrated stories, among the most popular being Marriage à la Mode, A Rake's Progress, and 4 Times a Day. Hogarth also met with success as a portrait painter, and in 1746 he painted Garrick as Richard III, for which he was handsomely paid for that day and age. His celebrated portrait of himself with his dog Trump is now in the National Gallery at London. Hogarth died at the age of 68 years and was buried in Chiswick, a tomb having since been erected to him in 1771 by his admirers. A private house in which he spent many of his summers was purchased in 1902 by Lieutenant Colonel Shipway of Chiswick and turned into a Hogarth museum. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe and comment, and if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Roses. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.